Look at how ruffled and cute I am in the morning. I've got coffee.
Since you've been away, I'm just a face in the crowd. Someday, I know you're coming back down. Someday, I know you're coming back down. One day, I know you're coming back down.
Michael Bonin. That's right. I just threw out there some Tolkien for you. If you can translate that, you win. Hello, new viewers! Since this is now going to be on the Dallas Voice TV YouTube as opposed to my personal YouTube, I thought I would shout out to all the people who are going to be watching this now. And I don't know who all you people are, since y'all aren't already on my YouTube, so leave me a comment and let me get to know you a little bit. I'm Drake. I'm the new baby intern over at the Dallas Voice. I say new. I've been there like a month now. And y'all are going to be watching me transition. Yay. Yay me. I've been on testosterone for almost 4 months now. I think it's like 3.5. Something like that. I would say that the most notable change is I got fat. Just kidding. I did not get fat. Although I was surprised by how much weight I had gained. I mean, I'm really active, so it wasn't like weight in fat, it was weight in muscle. But still, after only being on T for like 4 months, and I've already gained like 30 pounds in muscle just from doing what I've always done for the past 3 years, just with a little bit of testosterone added in, packing on 30 pounds seems like a lot at once. And I'm like 5'4", and I weigh 150 pounds now. Like, I will tell people, hey, I've gained 30 pounds in the past 3-4 months. They'll look at me and be like, where did it go? I don't know where it is, it just is there now. That it didn't used to be. But people still tell me that I look tiny, so that they can't tell that I've put on 30 pounds. I've now been able to give myself my own shots. 2 weeks ago, I gave myself my first shot at the doctor's office, with them telling me what to do and sitting next to me and patting me on the back and all that for like 15 minutes while I sit with a needle poised over my thigh, asking like every 5 seconds, like, is this a good spot? And are you sure this is the right length needle? Because it looks really long. I mean, just saying. Blah, 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 blah. Just all kinds of stuff because I was nervous. Yesterday, I gave myself my first injection by myself, away from the doctor, which was even more nerve-wracking. I was a really big wussy about it, because after I gave myself my shot, I about passed out. Like, I had to run and lay down. It was really, really not manly at all. Not manly. I was ashamed. I recorded that, me giving myself my shot, so maybe it was a little performance anxiety. I don't know. But I will put that at the end of the video, so if you don't want to watch me stab myself, you don't have to, but it's at the end, so if you want to see me give myself an injection, it's there. And it will be narrated by moi, because while I was doing it, I wasn't talking because I was more focused on not screwing it up, because otherwise I would have, like, used the wrong needle, or, I don't know, stabbed myself in the face on accident. Knowing me, it would probably happen. I know I've mentioned that my body hair got coarser, and, like, I can see hair follicles on myself that I didn't used to be able to see. Like, I can see them on the backs of my hands, and I can see them on my stomach and under my belly button on my happy trail, which exists. Like, I have a happy trail. It's super happy. I have, like, a super happy trail. I have a super duper happy trail. Let's just put it that way. It grows on my upper thighs now. It grows on the tops of my feet. And this is the point of the video where I answer questions from you guys, which is my favorite part, because that just means that I get to educate people and sometimes make fun of people for asking me stupid questions. I'm just kidding. I don't actually do that. Aw, someone said that I have really nice eyes. That's not a question, but thank you anyway. Am I scared about the surgery part of my transition? I'm afraid of having a surgery and then having it get infected afterwards, or something. I'm afraid that if I had surgery that I would lose all sensation in this part and in my nether regions, and that would suck a lot since that's how I make my money. Just kidding. That's a lie. Someone asked me what my tattoo on my wrist says. It says, "All that is gold does not glitter, and not all those who wander are lost." It's from Lord of the Rings, sucka. Since I've had sexual relations with a boy and a girl since I've been on testosterone, someone has asked if it works the same way from before as it has after. Like, if it's me and another girl, do we do it like lesbians? These are not my words. This is a quote. If I'm with a guy, am I on the bottom? Let's get something straight. When Drake is with a woman, Drake is on top. When Drake is with a man, Drake is on top. The end. Is there anything about my female body that I will miss? I can honestly say no. Do you think you are pansexual? I am whatever the fuck I want sexual. I don't really like the term pansexual. Not that it's like a bad term or anything, I just don't like it because of, I mean, pan, like the word pan means all, and so when I hear pansexual, it makes me, like, think that you're, like, attracted to non-human things. I know that's not what it means, it's just that's kind of like what my brain does when I think about it. So I just don't use that term to describe myself because I don't want other people to think that. I like what I like, and it depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm in a really gay mood, and sometimes I'm not. So you just gotta catch me on the right day. And the last one wasn't really a question, so much as it was someone saying that they wonder what kind of legal ramifications that I've been going through. And the most obnoxious one so far has been trying to get my name legally changed, is just because finally I called the office, the district court, and asked if they'd gotten my frickin' criminal background check finished, and they said, "Yep, you got your background check all through, now you just need a hearing. The next one you can get is August 10th, which is like a month and a half away." And I was like, "Oh, great. Sign me up." So now I just gotta wait till August 10th to have my frickin' hearing, and then I can get my frickin' name changed. That is the end of my show for today. Since you guys, most of you guys are new, the way this goes is if you have a question for me, or a comment, or a whatever, you leave it in a comment on the YouTube video, or you can just post it in a comment on the blog at dallasvoice.com, which is where my video will also be posted, and I will try to remember to go check the blog post and look in the comments and read your questions. And if I forget, I'm sorry. I'll try to reply to it on the blog. But until then, I will see y'all in another few weeks.
I know you're coming back down.
Alright, this is me, Drake, psyching myself up for my injection. I'm doing some deep breathing at the moment. And there's my fancy package with my syringe. It's got the 22 gauge needle on it for some reason, even though I have to take the medicine out with an 18 gauge, which is this guy right here that I'm unwrapping. See? 18 gauge. See that fat fucker? Ouch. Luckily, that's just going into the testosterone. And then this is me injecting the air into it. And then there's about a 10-minute pause where I have it above camera, so I just edited that out. But you can see the syringe in the bottle, yay! That's exciting. And there it goes. There's the syringe, there's me alcoholing my thigh, and this is where I turn into a really, really not manly person. Pinch my thigh, I think I'm gonna do it. Got the 22 gauge on there, it's 1.5 inches long, ready to stab it in. I'm thinking about it. Oh man, this is not gonna be pleasant. I can do it. I can't do it. No, wait, I can. No, it's not gonna happen. Think about your mother. Think about how she said, "Oh, if you can't give yourself injections, you shouldn't be doing this." And then, finally, you do it. And stab. And it wasn't that bad. Time to aspirate. Check for blood. Which takes me like 10 minutes to do because I was worried about pulling too much air out of the syringe. But no blood, so yay, I get to push it in. And that sounded wrong, but I'm not re-recording this. So yes, then I pushed in the testosterone, which took forever. Out comes the needle. Scoop up my little needle shield so I don't stab myself while trying to reshield the needle. Snap that sucker back on. And then unscrew it, and then I notice there's blood. And so me, freaking out, run away, thinking that I'm gonna die. Turn the light out. Light comes back on as my brother's friend comes in to take a piss. And so this is my brother's friend moving all of my stuff off the toilet so he can finally have his first morning bladder relieving session. He lifts the toilet seat, and you can probably imagine what happens after that. And there's my fat ass with the popsicle. The end.